Okay, we're finishing up Chelik Bet of Tesam and Aleph. I had some video challenges. So we're in the middle where the Gemara had said that Ki Asr Rav Yitzchak Bar Yosef, when Rav Yitzchak Bar Yosef came from Eretz Yisrael to Bavel, Amar, he said the psak of, excuse me, the psak of Rav Acha Bar Rav Chanina, Amar Rav Yeshuv ben Levi, was la befeirushit mar la bechlalit mar. It wasn't explicit, it wasn't a shir klali, but it was they've implied from the following ma'isa that who's zugud the rabbanon the shtarker biula the brother Rabbi Shimon Levi. There was a group of Talmidei Chachamim that got drunk at a wedding of the son of Rabbi Shimon Levi. Also the committee of Rabbi Shimon Levi. They came to Rabbi Shimon Levi. Amar, he says it's okay. Can you read Kriyat Shema? It's still before Netzach Hama. Could they read the Kriyat Shema of nighttime? And he said, Kedayu Rabbi Shimon, to be able to read Kriyat Shema of Mariv until Neitz, l'smoch la b'shas adchak. The Mishnah had said, Ma'aseh shebo banov of Rav Gamliel to Rav Gamliel, based on Mishnah after Chatzos. They said, look, we didn't read Kriyat Shema of Arvis, can we still do it? As long as it's not Amud HaShachar. The Gemara says, V'adhashta lo shmielu ad Rav Gamliel. Until now they hadn't heard the psak of their father, right? Meaning there's such a built-in assumption that the son knows the psak of his father. So Rabbanan pliga, the Rabbanan argue you, and therefore when they say ad chatzos, they mean chatzos, and therefore yachad rabim malacha karabim. We're not chayiv to say kriyat shema now. Odilma Rabbanan really hold like you kavasach tzrelu, but v'hay dechamri that they said ad chatzos only kedil harchik sadam min ha'avera. So Rav Gamliel answered to them, Amalahu, they said to them, Rabbanan kavas Yisraeli, they hold like me, that really minatori, you could say kriyat shema until Zman kriyat shema v'layla, until alot hashachar. And therefore, chayavimatem. We have talked about earlier that there's a different gear. So mutarimatem. Here it's chayavimatem, not mutarimatem. Because mutter, it would be pashat that it's mutter if it's ki adam shekore batora. Okay, so chayavimatem. V'hayda kamri. And that which the Chacham said at chatzos kedil harchik is adam min ha'avera. The Gemara continued, and the Mishnah had said that the answer of Gamliel to the children is lo zubavad amru ella. That which Chacham said, "Al-Chatzos mitzvos and Ad-Shi'al Murashachar." As the Gemara Rav Gamliel, Mikam Al-Chatzos, the Rav Gamliel actually says, "Man Kriyat Shema of Arvis is Ad Chatzos." The Ktani V'lo Zuba Varamru, that not only Kriyat Shema Chachamim, but they made a siyag, but all the other mitzvos, right? The implication is Rav Gamliel is moda also that the Zman Kriyat Shema of Arvis is until Chatzos, but we know that that's not true. Rav Gamliel said, "L'chachil is man kriyat shema was ta'amud hashachar." So the Gemara answers, "Hachi kamal Rav Gamliel to his children libnei." Feel the Rabbanan that said "man kriyat shema chatzos." They also held that mitzvah ad she'alam hashachar. And why did they say v'hada ka'amri that which they said al chatzos kedil harchik sadam min avera? The Mishnah had said that hektar chalavim va'evarim mitzvah and that's ad she'alam hashachar. And kol hanechon yom echad mitzvah and ad she'alam hashachar. The Gemara says there's something very important missing from this list. The ilu achilas psachim oktani doesn't talk about the mitzvah of eating korban pesach. It's not listed, which we know. It is. Why? Because we're a minute we have a breita that says Kriyat Shema of Arvis, Halil and Leil Pesach, and Achilas Korban Pesach Mitzvos and Shalom Shachar. Why is it not listed in our Mishnah? We have a before breita. The answer is the Gemara of Vyasi. We have Yosef, Lokasha, Rabbi Elazar ben Azariah, and Rabbi Elazar ben Azariah is the one who says until Chatzos, but the brisa that it says it's all night. That's Rabbi Akiva. That it says it's Ad Shalom Shachar. As we see the following brisa. That we have a machlokas between Rabbi Elazar ben Azariah and Rabbi Akiva. The Tanya we have a breita. The pasuk in Parshas Bo says v'achulus basar balayla hazeh. So we have this machlokas. Rabbi Elazar ben Azariah says nemar kan by achilas basar by Pesach. We said balayla hazeh v'nemar la'alon. It says in Makas Bechorus again in Parshas Bo v'avarti beretz Shraim balayla hazeh. So we have a gzera shava of layla hazeh two different times. Ma'alon by Makas Bechorus is ad chatzot. As we know, it says ka chatzot layla ani yotzei b'toch b'Shraim. Afkan. So too by the mitzvah of achilas Pesach, it's ad chatzot. Amalei Rabbi Akiva, Rabbi Elazar ben Azariah. Rabbi Akiva said to Rabbi Elazar ben Azariah, "V'alo kvar nemar." But it says bechipazon. It says v'achaltem oto bechipazon. Pesach hu Hashem. That we see that the zman achilas Pesach is till shas chipazon, the time that they're going to be hastened, right, to leave Mitzrayim, which is alot hashachar. So the Gemara says no. The imkain, if that's true, matam alomar balayla. Right, so he says yachol. I would have thought that korban pesach yinechal like kachim bayom, just like all the other kachim that is they eat during the daytime. So it's to korban pesach also eat by the day. So tamalomer it says v'achlos abasar balayla hu nechal velo bayom. And so we have machlokas Rabbi Akiva and Elazar ben Azariah. Can pesach be eaten until chatzot until it's a shachar? And that's the reason why our Mishnah doesn't mention Adalos HaShachar, because our Mishnah is like Rav Elazar ben Azariah, and the Brisa is like Rabbi Akiva. The Gemara brings in Machlokes Rav Elazar ben Azariah, Rabbi Akiva. And now we ask, Bishlamai, understand the Rav Elazar ben Azariah, who has the Gzera Shava, and that's why Rav Elazar ben Azariah said until Chatzot. But it's and that's why it says the word Hazeh. Right, because it says Balayla Zeh, Balayla Zeh. But according to Rabbi Akiva, who doesn't darshan the Gzera Shava, what is this extra word Hazeh? Mayavele. So the Gemara answers Lama'ute, to exclude Laila Acher Hu Da'asa. It's coming to exclude that Korban Pesach can only be eaten one night, not a second night, nothing just Leila Seder. Because I would have thought whole Pesach Kochim Kalim Shalom Kochim Kalim, they're both Kochim Kalim. And therefore we should learn Pesach from Shalom and Mashalom Nechalim for 2 days and 1 night. In between, so of Pesach, I would say Lechal for 2 nights, Lechal Shtelos instead of 2 days. V'Nechal, so Biachad, 2 nights and 1 day. Shtelos v'Yom Echad. Kamashmalon, that's what the pasuk says. No, Balayla Hazeh. This is what Rabbi Akiva answers. Balayla Hazeh, Balayla Hazeh, only on Leil Tetvav Nisan, Leil Seder Nechal v'Nu Nechal Balayla Acher. As they get more Rav Elazar ben Azariah, who darshes Balayla Hazeh L'Gzera Shava. Where does he learn that Pesach's not eaten for the second nights? So the Gemara says he learns it from a different pasuk. Lo totiru ad boker nafka. Hi, where's Rabbi Akiva? Why didn't he learn it from there? So Yimi Hasam, if I learned it from Nosar, Havamina my boker. Let's talk about the second boker Sheni. Then for Rabbi Elazar, what does he answer back to that? No, anytime it says boker, the assumption is not the second boker, it's boker rishonu. The Gemara continues and says this machlokes Elazar ben Azariah and Rabbi Akiva is also machlokes another Tanaim. V'hani Tanai Kanai Tanai, like the following machlokes Tanaim. Tanya, we have a bright talking about bringing the Korban Pesach. Sham Parshas Re'eh. Sham Tizbachas Pesach Ba'erev Mevo HaShemesh Moed Tzitcha Mitzrayim. The pasuk has 3 different times. There's Ba'erev, which is Mechatzot. It's Kevo HaShemesh, which is Chashecha. And Moed Tzitcha Mitzrayim is the morning. So how do you fill this mitzvah Pesach with these 3 times? We have a machlokas between Rabbi Eliezer and Rabbi Yeshua. Rabbi Eliezer says Ba'erev. That's when you do the Korban Atosoveach et Pesach on Erev Pesach. Kevo HaShemesh. That's when you eat the Korban Pesach. And Moed Tzitcha Ba'boker. That's when you burn it. Comes Rabbi Yeshua, argues and says, what are you talking about? Ba'erev, I agree with you. Ata zoveach. But kivo hashemesh, ata ochel. Ve'ad matai, it's not talking about the nisraf, but it's ve'ad matai ata ochel v'holech, until Moed Tzitcha Mitzrayim. So Rabbi Yeshua is like Rabbi Akiva, and Rabbi Elazar goes like Rabbi Elazar ben Azariah. The Gemara continues and it says, Amar Rabbi Abba HaKol, both Rabbi Elazar ben Azariah and Rabbi Akiva, Modim agree, Kashin Nigalu Yisrael Mitzrayim lo nigalu al ba'erev. By the nighttime, the Rishus was given us to leave, as it says, Ki b'chodesh aviv otziacha shem lakecha Mitzrayim laila. Ukeshiyatzu, everyone agrees, lo yatzu el bayom, as the pasuk says in Bamidbar, Mamar Chasa Pesach, Yatzu v'nei shal b'yad Ramah le'nei kol Mitzrayim. And everyone agrees, v'achatemo, so b'chipazon, we learned that Achilas Pesach is ad shas achipazon. What's the machlokes? Al ma nechlaku. On which chipazon are we talking about? Rabbi Elazar ben Azariah Sover, my chipazon is chipazon in Mitzrayim, that the Egyptians were scattering to send Am Yisrael. By Chatzot Alayla, that's when they got the Makas B'choros, and therefore Zman Achilas Pesach is until Chatzot. Rabbi Akiva says, my chipazon the Israel, when we were leaving, and that's the morning, therefore Zman Achilas Pesach is Aralot HaShachar. Tani Nami Hachi, Hotziacha Shem Lakech Mitzrayim Laila, the pasuk in Parshas Re'eh. V'chi b'layla yatzu v'lo yatzu el bayom shlem machras haPesach yatzu v'nisha b'yad Ramah le'nei kol Mitzrayim. Amalamid she'itchil lehem gula mi ba'erev. We will do Testament Aleph tomorrow.